What's up, guys? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel. Today is the nicest weather we have had in Tennessee in 2024 so far. I think it's a good time to vlog. And nice weather, it's not boost weather no more. Look at the OBS pulling in. But we're still gonna go film a boosted truck. Taylor King, I may have seen him on TikTok. He does window tint, but he also has a very badass truck, 800 horsepower to the wheel, I believe. Well, Denny, you said you want to race him.
You can't get the twisted tailpipe, you gotta get the non-twisted.
Oh, okay. How'd that happen, buddy?
Alignment issues.
Alignment issues?
That's a redneck exhaust, boy.
So Denny has a little go-go juice. I still don't think you have anything like 800 horsepower though.
But I'm still gonna try.
Calm down the exhaust a little bit. It was very obnoxious.
Still straight headers.
Right off the headers. You couldn't think around it. It was bad. We're about to head to Franklin, meet up with Taylor King and film the 800 horsepower Mudvette, and I'll catch y'all out there. Alright folks, we're finally out here in Franklin. We just got done taking rollers. We're out here with Taylor. Will you explain what this truck is and what you got done to it?
So this here is a 2017 Chevrolet Silverado. It's a four-wheel drive truck. It is a fully loaded truck. Pretty much it's got a fully forged 6.2 liter all Texas speed internals with a 2.9 Whipple. Makes roughly around 12-13 pounds of boost. On E85 it did 814 to the tire.
Alright, so cosmetically what do you have done to it?
So for starters here, all the color match stuff, the headlights, the fog light, chrome tow hooks, this. I mean, everything was painted by my buddy Jordan Wise in Nashville Smoothie bow tie as well. Mirrors are done as well here. And then the fin on top. If we go to the inside here, nothing real major, just a fully loaded LTZ truck here. Back here we have, I had 4 8s in here, but we have 2 Type R Alpine 8s with a JL amp, and it's behind the seat.
I didn't know you had no bump in here.
Oh yeah, I used to have 4 8s in here, but I got tired of not being able to hear anything, so I took them out. Other than that, I changed the rear style bumper here. 14 and up style GM trucks, they have the steps.
And just like mine right here, for example.
I wasn't a big fan of the steps, so my buddy Jordan, he actually has this done on this exact same truck, and he talked me into doing that. It's got factory LTZ taillights. The third brake light is painted to match.
I never noticed that with the bumper before. I haven't seen that conversion done before either.
No,
I like it.
A lot of people, they don't do it, but I like it personally. Corsa exhaust, 3.5-inch stainless all the way back. Have suspension, engineering, Caltrack style, traction bars.
I reckon I'm about to ride in this thing. I think it's the most horsepower I've ever rode in personally. You know, I've seen a lot of horsepower on dyno and stuff that shows, but I've never actually rode nothing with this much horsepower. So, push the gas pedal a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit. We'll take a trip to Mexico real quick and we'll let her eat for y'all.
Yeah, Nashville to Mexico and this is probably about only 30 minutes. It's not too far.
It's got DeLorean in it, so I mean, it just doesn't take me just a second. Dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all look like the dinosaur off Fred Flintstone.
How is that boost gauge right there?
This is a Edge CT3S or CTS3 monitor. Fuel pressure, the rail pressure. This right here is for like if it ever were to lean out or something was wrong, this right here will start counting up. Pretty much counts misfires. Engine temp, air intake temp, and trans temp.
This body style just with the Chevy and the GMC 14 to 18 is just my favorite cosmetically. I can't get over it.
Yeah, I love this body style truck.
Do you have anything on the shield?
It's got 20 on the shield with a 5 brown, and it's a single layer of 5 all the way around. Now, before I did all the motor work to it, I had 7 layers of 5 on all these windows, except for the windshield, obviously. But yeah, I had 7 layers of 5 on this thing at one time. I drove it for a year like that.
See, I've been wanting shield tint. This 20 on camera, you ain't gonna be able to tell, but
yeah,
in person, this 20 does not look bad at all.
No,
is it like if you're on a dark back road at night? What do you think about it?
If it's raining, it might cause you a little trouble. The headlights in these trucks, dude, are like pristine. So.
See, ever since I got my paint match headlights, I haven't re-angled them.
Yeah.
So my headlights are really shitty. I ride on my brights on, and it's like having regular lights. So.
Yeah.
maybe 35 on the shield. I'm still not decided on it. So what is done to the exhaust? Like what brand?
The headers are Speed Engineering headers, and then it's tied into a 3.5-inch Corsa Sport stainless.
Yep. This thing sounds insane.
Oh, it's wild.
Whenever we first pulled out to take rollers, in between buildings you hear echoing, and then even on the interstate, he had it about wide open trying to get past me for the rolling shot, and we were right next to a big old rock wall. My ears were ringing outside of the truck with wind on the interstate. Yeah. It was so bad.
Oh, it sounds crazy whenever you do like a flyby on that side.
Yeah.
Another thing that I'll show y'all is how Matt has my roll race tune set up. So I don't have a tow haul anymore. So whenever you click tow haul, whenever you're going, it automatically downshifts to 4th and it locks the converter. So that's considered the roll race tune for this truck, because this truck likes it from a 40. So,
does it still like pop up as tow haul whenever you do it?
Yes, it does. But like I said, and as soon as you let off the throttle, you have to unclick tow haul. If not, it tries to go back down to that gear. So
yeah,
like I said, you just kind of have to pay attention a little bit whenever you're doing it. But other than that, it's honestly pretty badass. And then I got this switch here. That's my party switch. This is the ABS disabler, so it pretty much gets rid of all your traction control.
So full disable, not
yeah,
what
so,
factory wants to give you.
Yeah, so like factory, like you hit this switch and hold it, it turns the billet track off. Whenever you get over 30 mile an hour, it kind of brings it back in a little bit. That right there, it pretty much just says, hey, this is your baby now.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot whenever you go to want to have some fun.
Taylor, I have a question for you.
All right, I hope to have an answer.
Can we find a spot to do a burnout?
Oh, yeah, we can probably do one.
I do want to be on the outside for that so I can see it.
Yeah, we'll just have to see what traffic's doing. Like I said, I don't want to really go to jail. If worse come to worse, we can do one out front of the shop.
Look at all these Mexican cows, guys.
Yeah, we're obviously getting close to the border.
Did you beat the boosted 5.0?
It probably would have been a better race if I wouldn't have had 5 people in the truck, but we stayed together till we got to 100 mile an hour, and then obviously, I mean, he kind of walked off from me, but I mean, he even said after we got done, he was like, man, we hit that green light and went, and he was like, why is he still there? Why?
So a newer 5.0, it's going to be so much lighter, and this to keep up is insane.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, just the power to weight ratio is, I mean, crazy, which a lot of people don't think about in general. And then another thing is like a turbo setup to this. Like, you got to think with a supercharger, you hit the pedal like it's there. There's no lag. Whenever you're racing, obviously, like a diesel truck or something, yes, you might have more power. Yes, you might be better. But by the time you hit that third honk, if you're not spooled and ready to rip, you're chasing me down regardless.
So I hopped out because he's going to be spinning them here, and I want to experience it from the outside. My ears are ringing. Holy shit. That was insane. My ears are ringing, and I can hear my heartbeat in my head. After that, that was ridiculous. And honestly, it left barely any rubber. The tires just get spinning so fast in this thing, it's insane. You could hear it damn near a mile down the road too. By the way, just to remind y'all, we are in Mexico. Like he said, it has a little bit of DeLorean in it, so it gets there pretty quick. The horsepower is just for fun when you get to Mexico.
Uber's here. Looked at them, I said, do y'all trust me? And they're like, I got a hold of this old shit handle back here. Well, I promise if it gets too sketchy, I'll lift.
If you don't mind me asking, outside of how much you gave for the truck, how much do you think you have put into the truck in total?
So all the machine work, all the assembly, and all the parts is roughly like 17 or 18,000.
That's honestly not too bad.
I mean, how this all got started is I never even had intentions on doing a blower. Like I just was, this truck first started out, I was just gonna do a cam and converter like, you know, a lot of other people do, which there's nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
Well, then I got to thinking about the future. And I'm kind of one of those people, like, I like to set myself up for what could be. So a cam and converter led to me calling Texas Speed and asking them like, hey, you know, if I got a Whipple, like what y'all's best setup that y'all have got? And that's the best thing to do. Like if you're building anything, is just to call those guys and talk to them, because they have thousands of hours and dollars in obviously research and development. They said, hey man, you know, like this is what we had in what we called our little shop truck. He said it was a Whipple setup truck. Not a crazy big cam. He was like, just everything works good together. And I was like, okay, well, just send me that. So I did drop-in rods and pistons. The crank factory on these is forged, so I just had it polished.
Yeah.
Little bit of head work done, nothing crazy. These heads factory actually flow pretty good for, you know, what I'm doing with them. Cam, valve train, all that good stuff. And then a converter, obviously, a billet triple disc circle D converter. And I have done nothing but been absolutely mean to this thing.
Yeah.
And it is, hey honey, I don't know if I just got the one-on-one builds or what, but I mean, it has been truly awesome for sure.
I'm really impressed with the transmission keeping up too.
Yeah, no, we all are. We all are.
Back to what you said about like calling and just talking to him about it. I
Yeah.
already told him this morning or last night, he's looking to boost his truck.
Yeah.
And he can't figure out one thing, and I was like, I would just call all the shops that you look up, the nicer shops around here. It doesn't have to be close, and just call and talk to them about it.
Normally, like even if you get into like the manufacturer side of everything, everybody is super nice. Do not feel obligated to call those guys and talk to them, because I promise you they take probably 8 of the same exact phone call every day. Be brutally honest with them so they can obviously help set you up with the best combination possible. For granted, I didn't know I'd be doing rolling burnouts with the trailer. What's funny is Circle D actually denied me a warranty if I had an 8-speed done by them, because I told them like straight up in our messages, like one of the first messages I sent to them was like, hey, you know, looking to do something, like, do y'all offer anything? They're like, yeah, you should check out our 8 speeds. But I was really wanting to do a 10-speed swap if it ever did bite the dust. I said, I want something that I can do rolling burnouts with the trailer and it be fine. And they sent back, well, you can do that, but we're not going to warranty it.
You can't even hear yourself think, man. I've convinced him to do a burnout. I'm excited.
You should have rode it, man. That thing is fucking.
I kind of regret it now, bro. I can't lie. I was
It's-
scared.
it's
That thing is
stupid.
like scary fast. I was scared. I'm a pussy though. Like, I'll admit it. I'm a pussy, and it was scaring me. I was like, I don't know. Now I regret it bad though. We got quite the audience going on too, man. Holy shit, bro.
Wild.
Oh my god. I was telling him I don't know how he has a transmission,
Oh, there's
dude.
absolutely no way. That bone stock transmission is hating.
It peeled so much rubber so quick, dude. I seen this pretty truck over here, you know, didn't think much of it. 24 by 12s. Next thing you know, I hear it's twin turboed.
Got a little bump under the hood, not a lot, just a little bit. 2 big problems under here. This one right here is the first one, and this one over here is the second problem. She's pregnant with twins. What size are those? They're 60.
Damn, this thing is nice. I'm thinking about trading even.
Hell yeah.
Y'all not seen the limo?
Yeah, let's go check out the limo real quick, man.
Did some PPF over some money here.
That's fantastic.
And Matthew's other car. He's the best person in the world I've ever seen for buying junk. Like that car in there, you give $800 for that car 3 years ago, never done anything to it but change the oil. Runs perfectly fine. This thing right here, we took it to Indianapolis for PRI. We bought it for $3 grand, and I mean, just a trooper. We drive it everywhere.
This is great, dude. Look at these horns.
And it's 8 loads.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a donk coming. Yeah, my buddy Garrett. He went to leave earlier and the power steering line blew on it.
Taylor, I'm sorry. That's badass.
Oh, you're talking about poor. That's how you identify a fucking poor person. Yeah, he's ultra poor. That's what welfare gets you right there. You ready? Yeah. There it went.
That wasn't very bad.
Blow it out!
What the fuck? This is what real work will get you, and this is what welfare will get you.
I found it on Facebook Marketplace. Dude's grandma was pissed at the kid. I guess she bought this sub for. Apparently she owed him $600. That's what I give for that. The sub alone's like $1,400, and the JL enclosure is like another $1,000.
So this is yours?
Yeah.
You got quite the big
This is
family,
me.
man.
I need to buy a TV or something. Good God.
I knew the Mudvette was nice, but I didn't know you were like balling like this.
Oh yeah. I mean,
This is
got room for everybody.
Dude,
And the cloth seat.
Yes, sir. Cloth, yes. Yeah.
comfy. Not bad in summer.
I like to tell people I'm rich.
This
SEMA build has rolled out of the shop now. They done got the tire back on the bead.
Oh, he had the.
That's impressive driving right there, bro. Now we got a donk rolling in.
Could not have been better timing. No. They're literally gonna think that we suck.
Look at the custom pods on the inside.
And you didn't have to smack us in the face with it like that.
Put that big thing away.
Yeah, no joke.